What's up, folks? Change of scenery. These seats look a bit different than the old ones, because they are. Today's video is going to be the reveal of our brand new 2025. Appreciate you guys clicking on this. Obviously, by the title of the video, you'll already know what this is, if I put it in there. If not, I'm going to show you guys the video of me waking up early with my dad to go and pick this up from Washington, North Carolina. Our friends over at Avalanche Motorsports hooked us up, helped us out, got us a great deal on this boat out at the Raleigh Boat Show that's out there at the NC State Fairgrounds. So I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough, but for right now, I'm going to play that clip.
Good morning, folks. I've got my rain. It's an early morning, so 4:07 still. Got up around 5:30. We're in little Washington, North Carolina. Got a big day ahead of us, so stay tuned. For you, it'll probably be a short cutaway, but for us, it's a 3-hour drive, so stay tuned. We'll see you there.
Well, folks, we're here after 3 hours, and I didn't do a montage because it was raining, crappy. I mean, it's not been good weather, but 3 hours later, we've made it from the Outer Banks all the way to Washington, and we're here at Avalanche Motorsports. We're here for one in particular. Our old skiff is here, and it should be going to somebody new. We've got something to replace it. Get ready. Here we go. The new boat for 2025. Happy to see that. So, looks like she's about to leave. If that gives you any hints, there may have been a hint in that picture as to what's coming next to the channel here. On the 360 we can see it already, but we're here to pick up a brand new 2025 SEAFOX 288 standard. And this is the boat that we saw at the boat show. Alright, folks, so for your walk around, we're going to start from the back. We're going to look at these. These are twin Yamaha 250s. They're the V6. From what we've been told, there's actually nothing different from this platform up to the 300. They're both 4.2 liters. They have the same internal and external components, but the only difference is the ECU. Yes, the chip inside actually tells the engine how much performance it's going to make. So in this case, it's rated for about 250 horsepower. It adjusts the fuel flow to such and make sure it's making around that much horsepower. Now you can unlock these chips and get them tuned. You can get up to about 330 horsepower, but we've got warranty. We don't want to do that. Anyway, moving back around here, we've got recessed trim tabs on either side of the boat. It is a no wood, no rot boat. Here in the transom area, we have 5 rod holders. You about to see them from up top. And then obviously most of your bilge access down here. So if you have any leaks randomly, you're taking on water, they told us to go in there and turn off the valves. So we're gonna climb up here and you'll see those 5 rod holders here. You have 2 pressurized live wells. I popped these before it froze just so they wouldn't, have issues. Again, very good sized live wells. They're blue to keep the bait fish nice and calm. They're pressurized when you're running offshore. You're not going to have a bunch of bait fish sloshing around and getting killed. Here's your second one. This one is an aquarium style. Alright, so going back to here, we just came up on this starboard side ladder. You have your twin engines here. Big thing about these, they are digital. So yes, they have digital steering, they have digital throttles. They're also powered by Optimus 360. So it's Optimus steering and Optimus 360. So the 360 is the joystick. Now, typically with a Yamaha, you will have a Hellmaster. With these guys, they also had an Optimus system in stock, and they said, hey, very similar products. They do a great job. It's up to your preference. And you know, we're like, you know what, that's great for us. Back to here, we have this bench seat. This bench seat flips out pretty easily. There we go. We have this nice bench seat here. You know, great for when you're running. You have this here, mezzanine area. This is where all of our batteries are, all 3 switches. We have 2 house batteries put together in parallel, and then these are the starter batteries for the motors. So we have stuff here for our leaders. So you can put all your leader spool right in that area. Below it, obviously we have our plano boxes. We have additional storage. It's a great little spot for all of your tackle prep right here while I'm sitting on the bench. So perfect amount of space. Fuel senders down there. And we've got our Yeti cooler. Yeti cooler comes with the boat. You only have to flip that out here and pull at the same time. And then the whole cooler comes out towards you. Now, if I didn't have a camera in my hands, we're probably gonna switch over to the 360. That's what we're doing this. So now you have the cooler. Pushes back, locks into place, stays quite nicely. Tuna door on the port side. Very easy open. Flip it, goes up. The whole door comes in. That cushion lifts up, holds in place. Easy access to a dock, easy access for getting maybe a fish you don't want to gaff, you're not sure, it's right in that edge. Pull it in through the tuna door, makes life a lot easier. Let's close that up real quick. I'm trying to hurry a little bit through this because it is getting dark very quickly, which means it's gonna get very cold very quickly. All right, moving on here. We have a fish box on the port side here, along with our speakers. We got a speaker and a sub for right there. I'm going to get rid of this here, so I'm gonna pull that. And if I remember correctly, I should pull this up. You'll have seen that over there. That gets out of the way. You have rod storage here on the starboard side with another fish box. Now, this is the reinforced T-top here. It's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 standard rocket launchers, a shotgun launcher, and 2 king mackerel rod holders. We also have up here a sunroof area. And then back here, more storage for you to keep more stuff. Secures there. We opted to put our radio up here. This is a VHF 115 from Garmin. We just got our MMSI, so it's finally stopped yelling at us. Currently, it has no GPS information because I'm updating this stuff over here. We have twin units. We have 2 Garmin 1243 XSV. Those are the 12-inch models for this. It has an in-hull transducer. I believe it's a B150, if I'm not mistaken. It has chirp enabled as well. Yamaha, this is your essentially your motor information cluster. Cover that up for now. All of your switches, we have your horn, high water alarm, nav lights. We have courtesy lights. You have your mood lights, which are like the underlighting here. Underwater lights. Do not run underwater lights unless they are in the water. It's a high intensity LED and it will burn up very quickly without cooling. Machinery lights, that's the bilge area. Accessory, if it's hooked up to anything. Windlass up and down, as well as your starboard and port side fish pumps. So those are macerated fish boxes on the port and starboard that I just showed you. I haven't opened them up because too long, too many hands to do it. I will feature some pictures and videos in another time. Fresh and raw water washdowns. Aerators 1 and 2, those are for each of your live wells in the back. And then a bilge pump. There are 2 bilge pumps on this boat. They run at about 1,500 gallons per hour. And they only can be activated, one from a float switch, and the other one is both automatic and can be done from the button. The secondary is not able to be done from the button. Now, we're gonna move up to the front here. This area. So this whole cockpit is enclosed in glass, and this actually comes out. If you can see, there is a bit of a lip here. So you would unscrew in here these and push the glass out. That way, while you're running, you can have air flowing in there. If it's really nasty weather, raining, pouring, windy, you can close that off. Another great thing, this box right here, see if I can get it open for you. This is great for emergencies. This is a great Coast Guard lifesaver. These are for your fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers sit there. You can have 2 of them on board. Obviously, as many as you need, however many you need to feel safe. But in this case, 2 for a spot right here. So when you need to go and access a fire extinguisher, it's not rolling around below deck. It's not sitting somewhere in a hatch. It is in the same spot, locked down. Great feature, very smart. Put that back up there. I'm gonna lock that in. I thought these were springs, and they're not. They twist. Here we have a coffin box. There's typically a pad out across here. I'm about to move our 360 camera over here as well. Gas assist struts here. Pushes this whole thing up here. You can put another cooler in here. Obviously, I believe it's insulated, so you can obviously just put ice in as well. This is the rod for this table. This is a bow insert. You can either have it in where it is right now, or you can put it underneath here and use it as a table for everybody to sit around. We're gonna put this back down for now. Again, another kind of small coffin box area. You can put fish in there, or you can put drinks. You can put whatever you need. Now, moving up to the bow of the boat. This is where this gets interesting. We've got a couple things here. This 360 can't see it yet, but we have radar. So this is the 18-inch dome from Garmin. It is, I believe, the XUHD3, one of their newest models besides, I believe, the Phantom. So we have a small radar built in. That way you can either run at nighttime, you can see, you know, birds flocking in areas, chase down tuna birds, mahi birds, stuff of that nature. We also have a trolling motor. Yes, this is a 28-foot boat. It has an 18-inch draft, about 2 feet with engines in the water. But we've got a trolling motor. So out here in the Outer Banks, the sound is absolutely awesome to go fishing in. So we still wanted to have something where if we want to get somewhere quietly, sit in an area without killing our motors or killing gas, we can go and we can drop in this Kraken. This is the 90+ inch option. It has 100 pounds of thrust to keep this boat where it needs to be. Either we're going to be trolling up to a spot nice and slow, or we're going to be spot locked. So this communicates with the Garmin's we have in the dash and the console, along with this radar. So there is a radar overlay. There's also a toolbar for both the radar and the Krakens. We're going to go up here. We have these nice SEAFOX logo and branding. That's actually the plug-in for the trolling motor, as well as you have this scallop seating. So it's actually reclined backwards, so it gives you a little bit of room up here. I'm gonna walk up here and show you where the windlass is. We have obviously more cleats, and you have your marker lights here. In here, you're gonna have obviously your safety pin, but your windlass is in here along with access to the rope. Actually, you have a switch right there to use it, and then you have a cleat there to tie off if that's something you need to do. If anything fails, you basically have a fail safe attached to it. So the boat from this view is absolutely breathtaking. It is awesome. The fishability is amazing. I can keep going on and on. More storage, insulated if you like. Put more snacks, ice, personal items, whatever it may be. Here and here. These backrests actually come out, so you can either bump into them and use them while you're fishing over the side here, or you can pull them out and now they are fixed. So you can have this to push it back, pressure, and it slides back into place. So that side and on this side. So you do have a backrest while you're facing this way. Again, there are pads and cushions that cover all of this area as well as this area. Spreader lights, light bar. It's pretty bright. It's about as bright as it gets right there. So bring back the 360 camera. And actually I'm going to show you how I plan to be fishing with this. So I'll put the GoPro down here. Hopefully you can see me. There we go. So I got this 360 camera, and the idea is that this closes up like this, and it goes with these rod holders like this. So while it's sitting, I can have it here while we're fishing. So if I'm fishing this area, someone's fishing the front, the other person's fishing behind me on the starboard side, you have, install now, install now. Yes, cool. You have that ability to catch all of the action going on. I have the GoPro for the POV shots, which is great, but unfortunately, you know, you can't be everywhere at once. You can't see everything at once. Other people can catch fish in the boat. So it made a lot of sense for me to get something like this. Other part is it can go in the shotgun rod holder out in the back. It can be put back here. But nice here. Great POV of us driving from the rear, or if we're on plane just hauling ass, it'll get a great shot of the motors running as well. This boat is made for fishing. It's perfect for what we need it for. We're very happy and we're very excited to have it. You're obviously going to see a better walkthrough soon, but I wanted to give you just the bare basics of what there is, what we have, what the options are. So again, like we said, we get the crack controlling motor. We also have the radar display up top. We're gonna have the twin Garmin screens. We have the Optimus 360 system, which is the joystick. So that's forward, backwards, side to side, and 360, including a spot lock, so a heading hold, a spot hold, and a heading plus spot hold, which is essentially your set point, your stay point for Yamaha. We're super excited to have this boat. We're very grateful. Never thought a day like this would come, but we're gonna get out on the water as much as possible, produce the best content we possibly can. We want to bring an awesome amount of content to YouTube from the Outer Banks. You know, I've been watching a bunch of fishing content forever, and that includes anything from deer meat for dinner. Thanks, Rob, for the handshake, sitting down, talking to us, the pictures. If you haven't seen it on my Instagram, got to talk to Robert Arrington and Sarah Arrington from Deer Meat for Dinner. Awesome folks. I actually got to meet Jake Jorgensen, Josh Jorgensen's brother, also a part of Blacktip H. These are the creators, the folks, the fishermen, the people who inspired me to record when I go do fishing. Like, I've been fishing since I was a little kid, but when you're a little kid, never thought you take pictures, you record for the family, but then the family goes further and further away, and you move away from them, and it's harder to share with them. And I've got grandparents that live now in North Carolina, but hours and hours away. I've got grandparents that live up in the Northeast area. That's a 12-hour drive, and they don't have the opportunity to come out here all the time and come fishing with us. So when I go and do these things, I want to share that with them. I want to share it with my friends back home near the NC State area, and just random strangers who want to know what it's like to come and fish in the Outer Banks, to be in the Outer Banks. Because I'm lucky enough that I get to live in the Outer Banks, and that's why I named the channel what I did. Because every day is different here. The winters are beautiful. The summers are amazing. I mean, it's breathtaking here when you get a very crisp, cool day in the winter, and the sound looks like glass. The sun sets and it looks like just cotton candy reflected against the sky. In the summer, it's nice and warm. There's people bustling about. There's, places are open everywhere. We love it. And we started with the skiff because I knew nothing about boating. I'd never taken a boat out before. It was always land-based fishing, and we wanted something that was manageable. We weren't going to go through the inlet, so let's get a Carolina skiff. We got the use out of it that we needed, and I learned a lot from that boat. And this one is going to be the long-term one. We're going to keep this for a very long time and build off of this platform. So we're super excited. We hope you go down, click down below, like this video, leave a comment what you want to see us go do, what you want to see us go target, what kind of fishing you want to see. You want to see trolling, deep dropping? Do you want us to try diesel? Nice. Do you want to see us trying new things? Like, hey, what kind of other wacky, odd things can you go and do out in the ocean? We'll figure it out. Light tackle fishing for some big game is always fun. We're probably not going to be just like harvesting left and right and heaviest tackle, trying to pull in as much as we can. But there may be days where we're just, flipping stuff in the boat left and right. And there's gonna be a lot of cooking too. I love cooking. That's something that I like the process. So I get to go catch something, bring it home, prepare it, and feed the family with it. That's all the more reason to do it, folks. So please subscribe down below. Right now, as I'm making this, I'm at 90 subscribers. It is February 22nd, 2025. I want to grow this channel. I can't wait to hit 100 and then 1,000 and keep going from there. I hope a lot of people are able to let me know what they want to see, and I can cater the actual videos to that. But I just want to go fish, folks. That's all I really want to do. So as long as I'm out fishing, as long as I'm out living out here, the rest comes natural. So thank you. Thanks for watching the video. We hope you love the new boat, the name. I grew up watching Jaws. My parents fell in love with that movie. It's just kind of the thing that makes you fall in love with the water and kind of living on an island. And weird as it is, during the off season especially, OBX is kind of like Amity Island, very small island, small businesses, first name basis with everybody. So we thought the only thing appropriate would be to name it Chief Brody. So that's gonna be the name of the boat. We had to come up with something on the spot so we could register with the Coast Guard. But Chief Brody is here. Here's our boat. Thanks for watching, folks. Here is another beautiful Outer Banks sunset. I've got nothing more for you. Thank you. Have a great day. Peace.